Welcome back, adventurers, to the continuing adventures of the warrior queens of the Mediterranean. Even though our current character is not officially a queen yet, that is her ambition. And we're making some progress in conquering the islands of the Mediterranean, which will be the basis of our realm. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, I have just invited my brother-in-law to join our court. He's also a genius. He's a bit old for our, 13-year-old daughter. And besides, he is her uncle, but he is a good man to have in our court. We should find him a spouse. The request. Lady Isabel, let me prove my devotion to you in any way you deem fit. Count Ayla implores me to engineer a test of his devotion, a feat of my liking. I will have him stay multiple days from sleep, food, or I have no interest in testing him. No, you need to be at your best when you command my armies or train them and the like. Okay, what are we fabricating? We aren't fabricating anything. Felix the troublemaker, my vassal Count Dionysius approaches me. Dionysius of Galura. You are Coptic and Greek. Yeah, you are one of the knights that we assigned here. Okay. So we do care about you. He approaches me, rage in his eyes and cat in his hand, held by the scruff of his neck. As he thrusts the cat in my face, I see it's my dear Felix. I found this little monster among my things. What wasn't scratched to bits or was covered in piss. Ooh, I'll compensate you. Oh, he is just a cat. He's just a cat. It happens. I'm sorry. But I'm not gonna pay 50 fucking gold for that. Excuse my swear. Is it love? I can scarcely remember what my life was like before Ayla declared his feelings for me. Those days seemed so bleak, so dreary, but with him by my side everything and anything seems suddenly possible. I wish we could go on like this forever, but deep down I know I must make my choice. Am I brave enough to give in to my feelings, or must I shut my heart to Ayla forever? I can become his soulmate. One true love's kiss is all I can give. He becomes not my soulmate, or this infatuation ends today. I am afraid it will have to end today. Reliance Bay. I was shocked when I caught my son Pelagios trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Count Dionysius. He blamed the game another child had invented, but I could tell he was lying. So this is my supposedly diplomatic son. You have to learn to get away with your lies. Be honest, and you will see others open to you, or we are all guided by rules greater than ourselves, child. Humble. Humble gives piety. And honesty gives diplomacy. That is what he needs, right? Yeah. Let's do that. And we can assign a guardian for our younger son Simachos. He also wants to do diplomacy. Diplomacy or intrigue. Yeah, he's good at both. He is good at both. So should we switch him to intrigue? And I see my spymaster has recovered. That is good. Yeah, because my other son is doing diplomacy, so if he does intrigue, then we have a future spymaster on our hands, probably. So, Pelagia, she recovered. She had typhus, I believe, last episode, didn't she? She looked really badly. Yeah, I mean, she has decent traits, so let's ask her to educate my child, Symmachus. And it looked like there was somebody else who could be educated. Mutarif. Who is Mutarif? Mutarif doesn't have an educator. He's somebody at my court. Okay. Compassionate. He's going for a learning education. How about I send you to Dioscos? Do not want to deal with that myself. But Dioscos can educate him. That is good. Okay, so you, Pelagios, you have 2 out of 2 foreign languages, and you have none. And we shall have you learn a language, the Arabic language. This is Berber. Yeah, you should probably do Berber. I'll ask him though. My husband is sickly at the moment. That's not good. Why did you fall ill? Severe penalty. Don't die on me now. I need you by my side. What got to Tuscan Balam? Yeah. That was here, right? Because we were thinking maybe making this our capital with the city in farmlands. That is pretty good. Something we should consider at least. In Cairalis, we are still waiting for money to build that special building, the silver mines. Yeah. Okay, we need money. So we need to build those mines that will bring us money. Because we have a bunch of duchy titles to establish, right? This duchy, this one here. This one when we get the island. Prisoners can be ransomed. Go to Suhaila. 21 out of 25. Okay. And Mayor Torhidor. Okay, for 30. Definitely. And we need to fabricate a claim, I guess here on Vecchio to start with. Or Syracuses. That's a good question. Which should we go for first? I mean, right now we can't go for any of those. Italy is winning against France. That would only make them stronger. And they're allied to... Why can't I move? The Vasilia Romeon, the Byzantines, who even by themselves are stronger than us, and they're also allied to Bayern. Bavaria. Oh my goodness. So this isn't going anywhere at the moment. We need to establish a power base somewhere else or get some really powerful allies to take either of them on. Yeah, and since we're Christian, we could, like, we have an alliance with Asturias. That's good. They are not very strong. And then, yeah. The Carlings are strong, of course. Yeah, it's really inconvenient that Italy and the Byzantines have allied up. Of course, we could dissolve that by doing some murdering. Or we could try, yeah, gain our own powerful allies like this one. They're close to accepting. Right? They're close to accepting, so it's not out of the question. Okay. Yeah, this is where it is nice to have more children, so you have more chances for making alliances, which is what we did in the Turkish Eagle series with a Muslim character who could have 4 wives. That makes it easier, but yeah. On the one hand, we want to keep the genius trait going in our line. On the other, yeah, I mean, we could undo this, but Shmuel is good to have on our side, our steward. And here too we have a genius, so we want at least somebody who has an intelligence trait. That fortunately Asturias have at least a quick daughter, but Bulgaria, well, this doesn't even matter because they're landed, so we need, yeah, something like this princess or this one. Plus, if we start making claims in their holdings, they will start to dislike us. Right now, he likes me, despite everything else. That's it, Philistine. Oh, looks pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure which way to go with this. I'm not sure. I smell. What's that smell? I say, pinching my nose. A nearby scholar bows at me respectfully before telling me in confusion, there is no smell, my lady. Frustrated, I see Pelagi in the next room and invite her over. However, she doesn't smell the odor either. Is there something wrong with my nose? No, I definitely smell that odor. Smelling and smell. Stress gain plus 5%. Or maybe I need some rest. I definitely smell that odor. But yeah. Loyalty or fear. As their duchies, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. But how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? I will win their unwavering loyalty, generous liege. Fear is a more effective tool, or I have more important men to impress. Radelgis of Beneviento. Beneviento, by the way, here, I mean, they're not very strong, but it would probably benefit us if they won't fight us and would fight on our side. if it comes to that. If, for example, Italy attacks us. Maybe I should try to befriend him even. Befriend. Let's do that. Okay. Count Dionysius is coming to Gandax to pay me tribute. However, Dr. Butler suggests that the military display could ensure continued loyalty. Seeing your overwhelming might make anyone think twice if treason never crossed our mind, my husband points out. Yes, Dionysius will see soldiers everywhere he turns. Count Vassal. Or a regular parade should suffice. A regular parade. Yeah, because he's a good knight. We gave him a county as a reward for his service, so I don't think we need to do anything else. My courtier has come of age. That is great. Let us find a spouse for her. Maybe... Are we in need of anything special? Yeah, I know there is this event. We have a court tutor, court physician. We don't really want to spend money on much else at the moment. Maybe a senescal. Control growth would be good. We now can send missionaries. Senescal. Stewardship skill. So someone with high stewardship, maybe. And there is, yeah, 23 stewardship goodness. He's already somebody's steward. Yeah, I need to make this matrilineal, and then suddenly things change? No, not really. Nicholas Agio Theodoritus. He doesn't really have anything special, but if we look for inheritable traits, there is Tassilo, who is beautiful. Ceslav, who is intelligent. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Yeah, we have some Herculean people. What else does he have? 13 prowess isn't as impressive. If we go by prowess, Ugro von Sachsenberg. Stanislaus Trelos. Trelos is Greek for madman. Andrea, yeah, Herculean, but also lustful, compassionate, brave. He's a Sardinian. There is Manfred, who is Swabian. He's at least on learning. Duke Otto's missionary. Maybe we can swoop you up. let's do that. Okay, now to this cave art. A couple peasants in Minorca stumbled upon a cave recently and discovered something amazing. When these peasants raised their torches to the cavern walls, they were alarmed to see that what they initially thought was evidence of magic. However, as they investigated more closely, they realized that a beautiful painting was there in front of them, depicting people and all manner of beasts, ranging from rageful predators to peaceful herds, done in some kind of dark black and red pigment. Who could have made such art? Perhaps we will never know, but this discovery is causing something of a sensation. Maybe one day we'll know more about who made this art, ancient cave art, development growth, control growth. I'd like to go and examine the cave myself. I would like to go and examine the cave myself. And we have a lot of prisoners. Can we ransom anybody else? One person. Okay. And he is now my knight. That is good. Troubadour's dedication. As the troubadour keeps pronouncing lines of love and desire, I try to keep from showing the rest of the court how flattered I feel. Though he is veiled behind metaphor and allegory, I know that this is a dedication of Asbag to me. You do know how to get my attention, Asbag. And he is ambitious. That's a bit dangerous. Knowledge within grasp. Prince Radelgis and I have little in common, which has made it difficult to communicate with him. However, with some effort I could teach myself enough to carry a conversation about the intricacies of the realm's various feudal contracts. The subject deserves as much study as I can afford. Baron Jourdain. Jourdain became a baron of Barsuauba. He is now a ruler. That makes things a little bit more complicated. That does make things a little bit more complicated. Because that would mean if he's a mayor there, he would stay there and not come to the court of my daughter Zoe. Maybe we should instead marry her to her uncle. It's a bit risky for getting inbred children, but we don't have a lot of choices when it comes to geniuses at the moment, so... it looked like it would be a tedious evening once the feast entertainment was over, but Asbak saved the day by suggesting a reading from East of Indus. I also love that one. Okay, let's wait here. So we have an alliance with him now because of the betrothal. Yeah. King Louis has won against King Ramnov of Guyenne in the Italy claim on the Kingdom of France. So now Italy is France. And the former ruler of France now is the ruler of Guyenne. Okay. So all these people... Can we just like recruit you? Demand your conversion. You're a sodomite. Ooh. Yeah, that happens. Unfortunately, the religion is against it. 16. I mean, yeah, definitely. You would be good to have in our army. Polita, you have nothing to offer us, so why are you eating our food? Yeah, you have claims. Can we negotiate that you renounce your claims? Zealous. Renounce your claims, then you can go. This guy not useful in any way to us. Oh, he has claims too. Yeah, renounce your claims and get lost. Where did they find these people? Yeah, well. I guess you were his spymaster? I mean, we could definitely use a knight with this amount of prowess. You have high learning. And Zarb. We don't even need his conversion. He is somewhat over Blade Master. We can recruit him, right? For 12 years in my prison and he still likes me. Okay. He languished in my prison. And now he's my rival. Okay. But why are you in Gandax? You need to leave. I can challenge him to a fight. Or a board... Well, I can't challenge him to a board game because... he wouldn't accept. He knows he would lose. Okay. I'm sorry it took me so long to deal with my prisoners. He is my rival. Because he was in my prison. I think we should just challenge him. Right? Victor loses stress. You refused my challenge. You're a weakling. You don't want to fight a woman? Or maybe you're smart because you know you would lose. My spymaster has come to me with great... My goodness, I can't speak. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill her. They don't know who they're dealing with, my lady. They think they can kill me? I will show them. Oh, yes, I will. We must stop the villain. Yes. And we must show that villain. It's probably Mavrikios. Which is too bad. He was my, he was my marshal, right? And then I landed him when we only had like Kriti. He's still a decent soldier, but yeah, he's treacherous, arbitrary. We could take that city from him and give it to somebody else. But then he would start hating us, and now he's liking us, even though I'm friends with his rival. Okay, we have another perk. And then I think we can switch if we want to. Heart of the family, flatterer. This would probably be good. And this would be good as well, but we have other plans. Sway scheme power, and this is befriend scheme power. Yeah, there are some good ones here. But I think sway scheme power is actually pretty good. Let's do that. And I was thinking of switching to learning. Because eventually we want to reform the faith. Because the faith we now have doesn't really fit with our culture. Because it is male dominated. Right? While our culture is equal and has warrior queens as female preference. Right, we have female preference gender law. So I think we should reform our faith to align with that. And to do that, we need a lot of piety. So that's why I want to switch to a theology focus, I guess. And getting know thyself is also a good one. Maybe carefree even. Have less stress. My wards can get additional skills and can become my friends. My daughter's still my ward, right? So that's probably the first one we should go for. It will be too late. She's already 15. Yeah, in a few months she will come of age. So we actually need to decide now whether we want this betrothal to go ahead or not. If he is landed, that's a problem. That is a problem. Do we have an unmarried lady so we can see who is available? Fatima? No, that's a boy. The hair and the baby face put me off. Pelagia isn't married. Yeah, okay. I mean, I never found a spouse for her. I didn't really look for her. I wanted to keep her close to me, but I was expecting, since she's lustful and bisexual, she would like try to seduce me or something, but she never did. Why are there only 2 people on this list for her to marry? Really? Oh, because she's lowborn, is that it? She's lowborn. Yeah, that's the thing. My daughter is highborn, right? At least she's now nobility, so... Either way, we can just go through her, because this is not gonna happen. He is very good, but he would need to come to her court. And if he is a mayor somewhere, he's not gonna do that, is he? So, I'm very sorry. But Zoe, we will need to find you a new husband. Preferably somebody who is a genius. And we only have 4, and yeah, there's Egbert von Schweinfurt, right? But he is deceitful and a seducer. That might not be the best. Plus 40, seducer actually improves my opinion of him. Because he's charming or something, is that it? Yeah, this would only make sense if we need some like major boost in intrigue. If we would go like the murder route to destabilize Italy and or France now, and Vassalia Romeon. But if we go for a warrior queen, then the next best choice is actually Zigzag. And he isn't a great choice except for him being a genius and having my stats in diplomacy and martial. Why is it called martial? The rest are all nouns. But martial is not really, it's just weird. Okay. It's a martial skill, is that? Yeah, I guess that's what we should do. Matrilineally, of course. This wasn't my plan actually when I invited him, but I think this is the best we can do at the moment. Yeah, it is what it is. And that also doesn't give us an alliance. But at least it gives us somebody in our court. Respect and admiration. Considering my life's deeds, it is only natural that others should respect me. I am convinced Prince Adelgis has also accomplished a thing or two which fills him with pride. Perhaps I should commission a small poem comparing our deeds to illustrate that we are both cut from the same cloth. He'll be mightily impressed by my feats. Focus on his accomplishments, or I will make sure everyone hears about my greatness. Well, I am ambitious, but I'm not arrogant. He's diligent and temperate, although he is sadistic, but yeah, let's go for this one. Essential proposal. Wherever I go, my courtier Asbach is sure to follow. That look in his eyes, that words on his lips. I know exactly what he's after. How sweet, but no. I can't do that. We're going for a theology focus now. The dance. After learning that Prince Adelgis would be attending the dance in the castle town of Beneviento, I decided that it would be the perfect occasion to pass by to ensure I get some time face to face with him. Like people in those times would just pass by Beneviento from Crete. Like, yeah, let's just take a little boat and go there. Okay. The ball was exquisite and Prince Adelgis put on a fine show. Afterward, I told him how impressed I was and we got to talking. By the time I left, it felt as though we had known each other a lifetime already. What a good day. And we became friends. And now Zoe comes of age. With her coming of age, my tuition of Zoe is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards scholarship, such as Zoe, can come to truly understand any subject. Her understanding of philosophical and theoretical works is impressive, and she often engages in debate with her former teachers. Even at such a young age, she can be heard quoting obscure passages to support new ideas and theories. Duke Abaza's contributions towards Zoe's education cannot go unmentioned. His guidance has helped the child reach further than I could have alone. They go up fast. And she got a mastermind philosopher education. She is patient, ambitious, but shy. 25 learning, balanced by zigzag traits. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, schemer discovered. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. It is my vassal Mayor Mavricius that is plotting against my friend Pelagia. Which is what I said. It would be him, of course. My cookie fiend. The cookie fiend. If he is plotting to kill my spymaster, I can't imprison him. Well, I can revoke his title. And he will start hating me. Well, now that the scheme has been exposed, he has abandoned it, right? So, hopefully nothing more comes of this. And the betrothed can get married. Okay, let's do that. Let's have a royal wedding. We're still waiting for a few more pieces of gold so we can build this mine. 400 gold. Okay, let's go. Sensitivity. Isabel, this cat has to go. My husband, Duke Zabazza, is holding Felix up by the skin of his neck. Eyes red and nose run. Now, after all these years, you have a cat sensitivity? I will not give him away. Okay, he will get sick, maybe. But he has a wolf count, yeah. It's just a moderate penalty. He should be okay. Yeah, we don't care about that, really. Staring at stars. From all my evenings watching stars, I've seen with my own eyes what I have only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups, depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. A bishop does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be. The celestial realm is for the clergy to know. So I can either go against him, possibly down a path of cynicism, and I gain insight in the heavens. Stewardship and learning +1, that's nice. Or I can say, you are right, I should focus on earthly matters, and I gain piety. I guess we need to go for that because we want to learn more about theology. To the fair Duchess Isabel Kitty, I have been corresponding with your Chancellor Count Abu Bakr, and I must say that I have come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone I one day would be proud to call my friend. Vasilevs Vasilius of the Vasilia Romeon. It's a lot of Vasily, right? So he wants to be my friend, maybe? Well, there's that. I could befriend him and use him against Italy, maybe, if we play it right. And then later... Oh, wait. France, Italia have fallen apart again. Okay, I need to go for this bit. But France isn't all that strong anymore either at the moment. Although they have their allies. But they do not. So you are gonna get me a claim on Bastia. And then we are going to try... I don't know. She is married now. Not sure if we can get an alliance with him somehow. Oh, he's not married at the moment. If only we had another daughter, right? Well, at least we can try and befriend him. And see down the line. If he inherits, he is unmarried. Yeah. How's my husband doing? He's okay, except for the cat sensitivity. Let's try for another baby, husband. Come on. And we now have 400 gold. We can finally start building this mine that we have been wanting to start for so long. Alright, so we're now constructing the silver. That commentaries. Greetings, my lady. My name is Procopius. The priest before me gives a respectful bow. I have dedicated my life to studying and writing the scriptures. Perhaps my writings and my guidance would be of use to you in your own studies. Let us write commentaries on the scriptures and more pressing matters in the real world. Monthly income plus 10%. Well, let us write commentaries. My son learns the Berber language through observation. Okay, that's great. Are you still learning a language? I think you are, right? Let's get him to learn... I really need to get an Italian speaker in my court, don't I? Aragonese. I made a friend. Charmed vassal. As I walk outside, I am greeted by the sight of my friend Count Abu Bakr crouching beside my cat, Felix tenderly petting his head. This is quite a lovely cat you have, my lady. You are very perceptive. And Pelagius comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Pelagius is at an end with sufficient to teach even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards diplomatic influence such as Pelagius can come to truly understand it. With an excellent grasp of all manners of etiquette, an understanding of all kinds of entertainment, and the eloquence to go with it, he will have little trouble navigating a life at court. They grow up fast. He became a charismatic negotiator. And we have a peasant faction against us. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. And he now can get married to Shonlin. So let them get married. Quite a handsome fella, isn't he? Yeah, and he already is at the level of Abu Bakr. We should probably land him somewhere. He has claims, but since he is a boy, he will not actually inherit anything as long as she is alive. And now that she's married too, she might have children soon. So we have a faction against us where? Mallorca, yes. And he still wants the duchy. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's mine. A gesture of generosity. I should be able to help along my attempt to befriend Vasilios by presenting him with a gift. If it brings me closer to my goal, it's coin well spent. This is not the time to be frugal. Exquisite gift for 50 gold. I can afford that. It is the thought that counts. A cheap gift or no, I don't want to come on too strong. Let's try. Not the time to be frugal. And he likes me less. Less and less. So my gift did nothing? My gift did nothing. Oh, we're close here. In 2 months we'll find out. Light-headed. I am in an important meeting with several of my counselors when all of a sudden Dioskos says he needs to take his leave. I'm feeling light-headed all of a sudden, he says. I need to rest. Are you sure? I asked. This is very important business that we need to take care of today. The envoys from that town will arrive later this evening and we need to determine our stance on this issue. You know the most about the situation and I need your input. Can you stay just another hour? He cradles his head. No, I just feel a little awful all of a sudden. If you'll excuse me. Does he have a health problem? No, he does not. Frequent lightheadedness. Okay. Very well. If you feel off, please go get some rest. He has 50% chance of losing the frequent lightheadedness. And don't play hooky, just say down, I need your help. No, it's fine. Let him get some rest. Meeting goes horribly and I spent 100 prestige. Oh my goodness. And befriend kindred minds. After laborious preparations, I was finally able to spend some time alone with Vasilios. In the end, distance was not great a hurdle for me to overcome to earn his trust and friendship. I can only hope that the bond we forged today will only grow stronger in future years. We are closer than ever, and we are friends, I hope. Let's go for this one, or do we have any important? Let's check on our friends. He's not in the list of friends yet, at least. No. We're close, but we're not really friends. Okay. Anyway. I don't have any wards. I don't have any. So that is not necessary right now. Let's go for Faithful. And we'll go down to Prophet. Right? For the Faith Creation and Reformation cost reduction. This is also good. Yeah. Okay, and that is a good point to wrap it up for today. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you liked this episode. I guess if you made it this far, you did. So, hope to see you next time.